Cheryl here with Missouri Mutters, and we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we just want to tell you a little bit about our events that we have planned for this summer.
Yeah, just like Cheryl said, we've got a big year planned for 2022. Not just summer, it's spring, summer, and fall. We're going to host 4 events. We want to thank our sponsors, STL Power Sports and Chuck's Boots, for helping all make this happen, and Pikes Off-Road and Flying W Ranch, the 2 parks we're going to be doing the events at. We're going to do 3 events at Pikes Off-Road in Bowling Green, Missouri, and we're going to do 1 event at Flying W in Cherryville, Missouri. So we're just going to talk about the first event. Now, we don't have all the exact details, but for the most part, at all 4 events, we're going to have an ATV, bounty hole, or bounty course, or maybe both. A couple of events, I think we're just going to do a bounty hole, and then we're going to do the bounty hole with a bounty course throughout it at a couple of the events also. We're going to do a small tire side-by-side and large tire side-by-side class this year. And this year we're going to do things a little bit different. We're going to have a 34-inch tire and down will be the smaller tire class, and a 35-inch tire and above will be the larger tire class.
Is that stage 1, stage 2?
Yeah, stage 1 and stage 2. So the same machine can go in both. You're just going to have 2 different tires, 2 different sets of tires to run them. So we'll have a stage 1 and stage 2 bounty hole / bounty course events, and we're going to do a race of some sort, whether it's hill climb race, at all 4 events also. And our goal is to have like a championship series throughout all 4 events, and at least at the end there'll definitely be trophies, but we're trying to make sure there's a bunch of money and stuff at the end also. So the prize money is going to be the same like it was last year. You're still going to be getting paid, but we want to try to add even more money at the end of the season for maybe everybody that was able to make all 4 races, and 1st through 10th or 1st through 5th, something of that nature.
So it's like a points championship.
It is. Cheryl, that's exactly what it is. It's a points championship that we're going to do. And the first event we're going to have is
April 22nd to 24th.
April 22nd to 24th, just like Cheryl said, in Bowling Green at Pikes Off-Road. Now, this event's going to be special. We're going to do a 10,000 mega truck bounty hole, and with a little bit of a bounty course too. So you're not just going to go through just one long straight slough. We're going to have you go through kind of a slough, and then kind of turn around and come back. And I'm not going to really give you all the information yet, but maybe some obstacles and things of that nature. Nothing that's going to be too tough or puncture tires or anything of that nature, but just something a little bit different. Some of the big tire guys are wanting to change and to mix things up, and that's going to be for $10,000.
That's going to be a lot of fun for the mega trucks.
10, yes. As far as I know, that's the biggest truck event that I know of going on the entire year. So, some of the rules that we have right now, you'll be able to have any tire size that you want, but you're going to have a manufactured body. And, we love Tommy Rush and guys like that to have kind of more of just a purpose-built for the bounty holes, but no, you're going to have at least a body on it. It can be a military body that's on it. It can be a stock body, but we want it to be somewhat still along those lines of machine. And that's really kind of the only rule that we have right now. Now, we're going to have some others. We'll have those posted soon. But this video was just to kind of let everyone know kind of what's going on. But that's going to be our first event. We're going to end up having all side-by-sides, ATV, stage 1, stage 2.
And some sort of hill climb race.
Yes.
And those 4 events will be at every park we go to.
Right.
This one specializes in that $10,000 mega truck, though, also. Right. And that's April 22nd to 24th.
And we're still wanting to try to have anywhere between $7,500 and $10,000 for the ATV, the stage 1 and stage 2 side-by-side, and the hill climb race. And possibly something, like a turn and burn, or we want to do some drag races at a couple of the events this year, maybe a couple of turn and burns. And that same event, Friday night, we're planning on doing the night race. The night hill race will be that Friday night at Pikes. So there's a lot of new stuff going on there. Now, again, none of this is in stone yet. This is kind of what we're planning on. But just kind of let you guys know so you can kind of get excited and make plans to come. The second event, babe.
Okay, so that's going to be June 24th through 26th.
And that's at Pikes also.
Yep, and that's going to be focused on $7,500 to $10,000 side-by-side ATV bounty courses and another hill climb race.
Right.
And probably a bounty hill race, too.
Yeah, we'll probably do like a bounty hill climb race, just a small one like we did last time, because we won't be doing a truck event at this one. And at each of these events, if you've came to one event, we're going to mix it up. Like the first event this year, everything is completely different. We're parking in different fields. You're not going to be coming and parking in the one field over by the mud pit. We're going to have a whole new mud pit area made for the trucks and the side-by-side for the bounty holes. So we're going to switch it up every time that you come back, so it won't be the same thing. So I just want to let everyone know that also.
Okay, our third event is going to be different. It's August 12th through 14th at Flying W Ranch in Cherryville, Missouri.
And I'm pretty excited about this. Cheryl wasn't able to make the last trip when we went down with Sean and I and John from STL Power Sports. This is the most beautiful property. Now, we're only going to get to ride on half of it. But it's 2,000 acres, and we're going to get to have the event on 1,000 acres. But it's absolutely beautiful. Now, the other side's even more beautiful. It has a big artesian well and all kinds of things on it also. But the other side is fantastic. It's right beside Mark Twain National Forest. Going to be some really cool trails. The good thing about this event is kind of like Pikes is you get to see the event really happen. So we're wanting to do, just like Cheryl said, ATV, which will be, there's no tire class in the ATV. It's going to be one, whatever size tire you want to run, you can. And the stage 1, stage 2 side-by-side bounty hole, bounty course. And then possibly it's called like a pro or I think a stock sportman class that they've done there in the past, where it'll be a 30-minute race kind of through the fields. And we may even try to incorporate some of the woods and some stuff in that also to do a little bit of a race. And so we're pretty excited about that. They've done that in the past. And
that sounds fun and different.
Yeah, we really want to thank Ryan. We're really excited to work with him at Flying W. We've been down there. And this is going to be all new. This is a private ranch that no one gets to go to. So you definitely want to make sure that you show up for this event, because it may be the only time the entire year that you'll actually get to go to this park.
Yeah, I hear it's beautiful. I didn't get to go, and I wish I had, because I hear it's gorgeous. People said it's the best place they've ever ridden.
It's just, the scenery is absolutely just second to none, and the stuff they have. It's really it's gorgeous. So yeah, I think people are going to be absolutely shocked at what a cool place this is. I'm really excited about it. But
okay, and then we have our final event of the season planned September 23rd through 25th back at Pikes.
Yeah, we're going to end the race season at Pikes, the championship series, I should say, at Pikes. Okay. Yeah, same thing again. ATV, side-by-side, stage 1 and stage 2. Bounty
and
course,
a hill race.
Hill race. And probably, a drag race or something again that we're going to do. Now, that'll be more like Friday night that we'll do that. The drag races and the turn and burns are generally always Friday night. The only time we probably won't do one of those on Friday night will be in April. And it just really depends how late the night race goes that we start. Because from what I've been hearing, and we just put the schedule out, 4 or 5 days ago,
yes.
There are a lot of mega trucks that are planning on coming in to win that $10,000. And the money's getting paid out no matter what. This isn't one of those that you have to beat it, stuff like that. There's no entry fee that you have to pay to do it. Just show up, and if you're willing to put your machine to the test, I think you shouldn't have to pay an entry fee, just in my opinion.
Agree.
So we're going to have a lot of trucks for that. I want to apologize to Trucks Gone Wild and Matt Steele. This was the only weekend we could do it. We didn't realize that it was, unfortunately, Louisiana Mud Fest.
Okay, we're talking about the first weekend again, right?
Yeah, the first weekend in April. So, unfortunately, the big truck event we're going to have, Trucks Gone Wild is going to have one down in Louisiana Mud Fest, and we actually wanted to go to that event. We didn't realize when we started doing the scheduling, and then that was the only weekend that we could make it work in April, and we couldn't in May, so we just had to do it. So hopefully it won't divide too much of the big trucks and stuff up, because never want to step on their toes, because obviously they do a great job. They've been doing it for a long time, but I think we're going to be giving away a lot more money than they are this one, so make sure you come to our event. Anything else you want to add, babe?
No, I'm super excited about all 4 events. I think they're going to be fun and different. So just because there's 3 at Pikes, don't think they're all going to be the same. They're each going to have their own little twist. Pikes is working hard to modify for each event and add extra things. Just wait and see. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I want to give Robert, Joe, Bobby Burns, Bill Welsh, all of them such a big thank you at Pikes. They are really all in, all hands on deck, to make Missouri become one of the best off-road park states in the United States. And I think in a couple more years, after a few more events that we're going to end up having, it's definitely going to happen. So I want to thank them a lot. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. We're going to announce we've got a major sponsor that's going to be that we're going to mention here coming up probably the next week or two. We just want to put a few things together. We're going to name this series. So we got to put the names and stuff together. We have a few names of some of our events now that I think we're going to have. We'll hold off on that also. So like I said, we need to iron a few more details out. But at Pikes this year, the parking will be in a totally, for the most part, unless you came towards the end on Saturday, the parking will be a little bit different. The bottom field down by the highway, that area we're going to use, I think, for just VIP camping. And you'll have to get all your tickets and stuff for that before the event. And if you're, the mud pits and stuff behind the house, there'll be no going into there. Check-ins. So there will only really be one area that you'll be able to check in at. We're wanting to do some pre-sales for each event, but there's so much stuff that has to go on to run one event, and we're going to try to do 4. So have some patience with us. What I can tell you is we're working our butts off to get sponsors to where, yes, you might have to wait to get in line, but at the end of the day, we want to give away a bunch of money and have just some fun. And I don't know, maybe a scavenger hunt we'll throw in there or something. But we're going to do some fun events. We've been doing kind of a drinking event at each one. I was trying to think.
That's for Saturday night, for sure.
Yeah, those are for Saturday night. Those are always fun to watch. Any ideas that you guys have, let us know. I'm always game to come up with something different.
Somewhere in there, we're going to have a kids race, too. We haven't planned which one, but there'll be a kids race of some sort in there. That went over really well at Pikes, so we appreciate all the parents and all the kids that participate in that.
And I believe we're going to do, I don't know if we're going to have enough to do an all-female race on the side-by-side or four-wheeler, but we're going to see how the numbers start looking, and if we can get a decent turnout, we'll do an all-ladies race for ATVs or side-by-sides. And if not, we want to at least try to, highest female that finished, then get some type of bonus also for having to deal with us men out there and compete with them. But guys, what I'll tell you out there right now, some of the ladies that we have in the group and that I've seen outside the group, you better start wrenching and better start getting some bigger tires because you are in trouble. These ladies are here to take
serious.
over. Yeah, they're not like Connor. They didn't come to take part. They're coming to take over. So, but it should be a great year. Again, we've got a ton of stuff planned. We're planning on going to Carter's for their mud days. That's in May 14th, 15th, 16th, I believe. So we're wanting to go down there. Arkansas Jeff's going to have the YouTubers Challenge again. So look forward to hanging with PA and Fresh Gentleman. Hang out with Mark Carter and everybody down there. And then at Bricks in June 9th, I think, through the 12th, we're planning on going. But those are really the only 6 events as of now that we kind of have on the books as far as big events. But we'll keep you guys posted. We just want to give a little bit of information out there of kind of what's been going on behind the scenes, the race schedule that we're going to have, the events that we're most likely going to be having, and the championship series we're going to have. So I'll shut up. If Cheryl wants to add anything, I'll let her.
I do. I want you to mark your calendars for all 4 of those dates. You don't want to miss out. There's a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know we've had a couple of good events already, so we look forward to seeing you there. And we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. And I just wanted to say thank you especially to our sponsors, Chuck's Boots, STL Power Sports, and Super ATV for all they've done for us this year and for what they're going to do for us next year with all our great 4 events that we have planned.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank STL Power Sports, Chuck's Boots, and Super ATV also. And without them, we couldn't be having the events and going to the events and competing like we are. So it's just been such a blessing to have them as sponsors and can't thank them enough. And I think we're going to be adding another sponsor to the list here really soon that we'll be getting to talk about. So stay tuned.